Hi and welcome to another video on this channel. In today's video, we will be answering the question, do diversity visa applicants need an affidavit of support from a US-based sponsor? Now, in many countries around the world, if you happen to be a newcomer faced with financial difficulties, you are generally left to fend for yourself. Unlike in a place like the United States, where there are programs put in place that come to the rescue of new arrivals who find themselves in such a situation. But that at the expense of the United States government. And that is what the government do not want. They do not want immigrants entering the country who are primarily dependent on the government for subsistence. They refer to such immigrants as public charge. That is why, as part of the requirements for immigration to the United States, applicants must demonstrate that upon arriving in the country, they will not become a public charge. Now, when it comes to the two major forms of immigration, the petitioner who files on behalf of the immigrant guarantees by way of an affidavit of support that that immigrant will not become a public charge. Unlike in the case of the diversity visa program, where there is no petitioner and the responsibility to prove that one will not become a public charge upon arriving in the United States lies solely on the shoulders of the applicants themselves. So in order to meet that requirement, the diversity visa applicant has two options at the time of their interview. The first option is to present some form of personal financial guarantee. Now, speaking of personal financial guarantee, it could be in the form of savings. If you have a considerable amount of savings that could allow you to survive in the United States before you get fully settled, that could constitute your financial guarantee. Your financial guarantee could also be in the form of investment. If you have some form of investment that provides you income on a regular basis, that could also serve as your financial guarantee. Now, it's not just limited to those two, but any form of personal financial guarantee that could be presented at the time of your interview to convince the consular officer that upon your arrival in the United States, you will not become a public charge. That is acceptable. And the second option, and that is where the affidavit of support comes in. If you do not have some form of personal financial guarantee, that is when you will need an affidavit of support to be filed on your behalf by a US-based permanent resident or citizen. So let us say it this way. If you are selected in the diversity visa program and have some form of personal financial guarantee to convince the consular officer that you will not become a public charge, then go ahead and present it at your interview. But if on the other hand, you do not have such financial guarantee, that is when you will need a US-based sponsor who could be a citizen or a permanent resident in the United States to file an affidavit of support on your behalf. So that is the answer to this question that so many of you diversity visa selectees go about asking. I hope this video provided sufficient clarity on the matter. Thanks for watching it. And if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, go ahead and do so. And also click the notification bell so that whenever such informative videos are produced, you will be informed. Thanks once again and see you, God willing, in the new year. Goodbye.